In today's lesson, we're going to look at the eyes. Now, this can be a little tricky. And your eyes don't have to look just like mine. But we're going to put the eyes in this area right here. Remember, I'm using the middle mouse button to look around. Now, right here is where the eyes are going to go. But I want to prepare this a little. So I'm going to go to the edge mode, right click on this edge, and I want to move it up some. Now I'm going to move this one up a little, so I'm going to go to vertex mode. I'm just tweaking a little. I think we're going to need the eye socket to be a little wider. So I'm going to get this one, move it out a little. All right, so let's go with that. So go to face mode, right click on the face, and then hit the eye key. And then move the mouse in a little bit. Not very much, just a little, like so. Now I'm going to move around to the side a little. I'm going to move it in. I'm going to use the green arrow move to move it back. So that's our eye socket. Now, the only problem I see right now still is it's a little bit too rectangular. I do want big eyes. So I'm going to go back to edge mode. I'm going to get this edge right here. I'm going to use a red arrow key and I'm going to move it out so that it's wider. All right, so now we're going to add the eye sockets. Before we do that, we have to go to the mirror modifier and make sure that clipping is cut off. And then we're going to left click in the center of the eye socket and then hit 1, numpad 1. We're going to go to create and we're going to create a UV sphere. The very first thing we want to do is align to view so that the end's pointing right at us. Then we're going to hit the S key to scale it down. And I'm going to move it up a little. So now let's rotate around, look how it looks. So we have a little issue here. So let's fix that. So go to edge mode. I'm going to pull it out a little. So now the eyes are in place. But we're probably going to have to tweak it. But before we do that, we need to make sure we have this subsurface modifier. Okay, and now we can see that once we curve it off, then the eyes are messed up again. Now, so we can really see this, we're going to click on this little triangle right here. Now that lets us move the actual edges and stuff, and they'll move curves. So I'm going to right click on that edge and I'm going to move this out. I'm going to right click on this edge and move it in. I'll right click on this edge, move it up, and move it forward. All right, so that looks pretty good. So that's going to be our eyes. Now I'm also going to go ahead and make his face a little fatter. It looks a little skinny here. So I'm going to take this edge, I'm going to right click on this edge and pull it out a little. Get a little fatter. I'm going to right click here and I'm going to move it forward a little and down. Okay, so now we have a little rounder face. That will work. Now I'm going to go back here. I'll move this up a little. I'm going to go here and move this up a little. I'm going to move these out a little. Just give a little bit better shape to the head. Now, You may not like my head, so you can do your own thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. That's gonna be my head. So the last thing we have to do is we have to shade the eyes. So I'm gonna hold down the middle mouse and I'm gonna zoom in. Hold the shift in the middle mouse to kind of pan around. We hit the numpad 1, and we're going to change the face mode. So we right click on one eye and then hit L. That'll select all the eye. The L means that anything connected to that vertices is selected. And since the eyes are a separate piece from the elephant, then we can do this. So now we go over here to the materials. We hit the plus key, then new. I'm going to make it white. We'll call it I. And then we're going to assign it. So now let's add some color to the pupil area. So hit A. Now there's another shortcut key that lets you select a whole circle at a time. It doesn't always work, but it will work in this case. So hold down the Alt key and then right click on one of the faces in this circle. Now hold down the Shift key and the Alt key, click on this face. So now we're gonna do plus, new. We're gonna call it iris. And I'm gonna give it a blue color, but you can give it any color you want, and assign. So now we're gonna take this little center area and make it black. So we hit A. Now I'm gonna zoom in again using the middle mouse button. Shift, so I can see the eyeball good. Now there's another selection tool we can use. We've used B for box, but this time we're going to use the C. So we hit C. Now the C is a little different, and whenever you left click, it's going to select everything underneath the circle. So if I left click here, it'll select those. So we have this. And then when you're done, you hit escape. Now, if you accidentally go out here and accidentally select the wrong thing, then you have to hold down the Shift key. So if you left click and then to undo something, you hold down the Shift key and left click it again. So we want this. So we're going to go to plus. Oh, you have to hit the escape key. Always forget that. Escape. That says, okay, that's what I want to select. Now hit the plus. New. I'm going to call it I black. And then I'm going to change it to black. Once again, you can use your own colors. And we hit assign. So now I'm going to use the middle mouse button to scroll out. And there's our elephant so far. So hit the tab key. And there we go. Now in the next lesson, we will add the ears and the legs, and we'll add some, we'll shape the body a little more. So that's the end of this lesson. So go to File, remember to do Save As, hit the plus key, and that'll make this go up to 2, and then hit Save Blender File. Then you take and upload Toon LE2 to the third assignment.